Right. So welcome back to Forza Horizon 6. We have upped the car collection slightly. There's a few new additions here. Not really going to stop if you want to look at any particular ones. And you can pause the video. And I don't know how many more episodes I'll do this part in because we're starting to get a lot of cars. We've got 210 now, I think, somewhere along in there. We did get one more barn find finished. I've been sitting on that for this episode.
Feels good, right? Go enter it in a race. Let it realize its full potential. Finally.
Such a pretty car right there. And then, of course, now we have our RX-7 over here as well. Some light, basic, real-world reasonable mods on it. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Our collection, 150,000 credits. That's nice. Yeah, let's go to autoshow. Bye. Throw a couple more cars in the garage real quick. Oh, too far. And I'm not selecting any kind of order. I'm just working towards buying all of the cars in the game. Digga. If you know, you know. Love the Sonic. Oh, a 944. Oh, those are nice. Yeah, we'll do the Rothmans. Yeah, we'll stop there. Oh, darn it. I wanted to go to my RX-7. Right. So each car you buy adds to your Discover Japan. And we got some more messages. Daily payouts, I'm guessing. That's 500 I didn't have. Okay. Now, let's go jump over to Legend. Actually, hold on, I'm going to switch cars before we go over there. I was having some fun with my RX-7 over here on the estate earlier. We will make an episode here soon about editing the estate.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Because I really would like to do the updates that I've been thinking about for this. This was my first attempt at doing any editing. And at first I was like, it's kind of got that like old retired track kind of look with the grass coming up. But the problem for me is when I go play over here, see the height difference. So any little mistake anywhere on this giant track, which we'll do a quick zoom out and show you. So this track is the closest representation just about that I can make with this property of the Mid-Ohio racetrack. So this is the part that I use as my little drift practice court. Works pretty good for drift practice. And then you've got that whole section over there. Then this is our drag strip, which is based off of the quarter-mile drag strip out in the world. Although if anybody knows, the lights don't actually work on this one. So I'm not sure why the lights don't work. I'd like there to be a way to actually use the drag strip in my estate. And then this is the parking area. At some point we're going to clear all this out and reorganize it. Might push that over there closer to the tree line. Then I was thinking about putting like a mini Daytona raceway in here too. You can kind of tell this is one of my drift practice areas. So for anyone that hadn't seen it yet, that's kind of the tour of this. Get it warmed up here. Alright. I say it's an alright little warm up before we go to Legend Island. Get some burnouts going. Hope maybe y'all had a little bit of fun watching that. But alright, off to the island we go. Let's see what we got here for... I haven't driven there yet, so I can't teleport to that one. We can teleport to this one, though. Let's see what this dirt race looks like. Which one? Which one? Let's use the Evo. Let's see how this works out. This is the one with the track setup, not the one with the rally setup, so this could be extra interesting. You'll see. It's like the least rally looking of cars over here. Oh, goodness. This ought to be interesting. Oh, this is a sprint. Alright. Now for the off-road part and a street car. This will be interesting. And of course the Husky Mick wants to start barking as soon as I start recording. Go figure. Kind of funny, Evo versus Evo here. Darn lag, man. One of these days. There we go. He is right on my butt, too. Oh, yeah, he's right back there. That was fun. That's kind of funny. You know, the Evo 8 was keeping up with the 08 Evo 10. Alright, I gotta go deal with the punk dog. I'll be right back. Alright. We are back. Let's see what we got in the journal over here. Oh, yay, another horn that we'll never use. What do we got on this one? Alright, we got a couple wheel spins from that, too. Cool. Eh. 15's a little waste of a spin, but... Oh. Man, I already got one of those. I thought I did. Alright. If we're gonna do a drift, definitely don't want that Evo. I'd like to actually play with my new drift car. Alright. Let's see how good we can do or how bad we can screw this up. This should be entertaining. Feel free to comment and let me know if I've got the volume off between game versus my talking. Alright, tight around this one. I don't think we're going to get a 3-star anywhere close on this one. But, we didn't fail it. Yeah, 1 star. Alright, let's try it back the other direction. Oh. Yep. Fouled that one up. Alright though, not a fail yet. Just added an extra 360 in there. If I'd realized where that board was, I could have come back and got it with the drift. That's alright. We'll just grab it here in a minute. Alright, how'd that do? Yep. Oh. 8.4 to the next. Yeah. Let's go get that point sign. That did not quite work as I was planning. Alright. There's another point board over here somewhere. Gorgeous view of the beach there. Look at that view. Yep, I see the sign over there on the beach. Hey, you go pretty far out in the water before it'll remove you. And there's the 3000 sign. Hey, this looks familiar. I might need something a little more powerful for this drift run. Alright, that finishes our road discovery. Alright, let's go jump back over. I lost track of where I'm at on the island here. Looks like there's another sign, might be right here. Let's jump over there. The graphics in this game. Every place is gorgeous. It says it's up there on the left. Oh, yep, there it is. Roll over here in the parking lot and grab that sign. That's a 3,000 point board. Alright. Run down here to the road. Work on the next road discovery as we go to the next event. completed. Road. Not the best choice of cars for exploring a dirt road, but this one's pretty straight till we get down. Alright. Got a speed zone for dirt up ahead. Let's change cars for that. Yep. I think our best option for that one. Got a few cars that might be alright for that. Let's try the Evo. Why not? Oh wait, speed trap. Sorry, having a blonde moment there. Let's go use the crazy car. Keep it entertaining. Let's use the crazy car. Anyone doesn't know, this is one of the fastest cars in the game. This one is running my tune, which is still a 294, 295 tune. Hey, look, somehow as usual it turned me around. I had to hit the drift zone with this one. See how that did. Oh, crazy car only got 2. Alright. Let's give that one more shot with crazy car. Sometimes changing directions makes a difference. Oh, 18 miles an hour more. Right, last pass, then we're going to move on to another event. There's one problem with using this car for it, is it's got the acceleration that you need to get higher speeds, but it also has no off-road grip at all. Still short. 14 miles an hour. Oh, of course it is. Alright, we'll still have a little fun sliding around some dirt roads over here. If only it was some red dirt roads. Alright, that's another road completed. A sign up here on the left. Right. Up here somewhere. Alright, that's another sign down. Another sign up here. Oh, these are the ones going back up toward the mainland. Under the bridge? Yep. That was a 5K too. All right. I wonder where that sign is out there. Let's go find out. I thought it was actually a driveway. Alright. There's one of those in the clearing signs. Nope, no barn over there though. I wonder if the barns are actually there before you unlock them. Like, can you go through a barn find area and the barn not be there yet? Whoa. That's a nifty looking radio tower. And there's another 3K sign. Construction. There's the off-road event. A tunnel then? There's a couple cars for sale over here. McLaren 570. Oh, yep, that's the tunnel. Watching the mini map instead of watching the road. That's another point board knocked out. This is an actual track. Interesting. Didn't realize we had an actual track on here. Whoa. Oh. That didn't quite go as planned. Ow. Right. Around the bridge loop. Good. So that is actually a unbreakable, so that you don't go swimming in your car. Alright, there's that connection. We're getting really close to all roads. I'm gonna go up that one just a little bit, just to make sure we've got the whole thing. Alright, now back down. I'm surprised that there's not like more people out here. $669. So we're missing 2. Missing 2. I don't see any gray left, but we're missing 2. Oh, this is the fun. Missing 2, but I don't see any gray that we don't already have. Alright, well, let's turn around and go get that sign. Down this way. Should have a driveway over here on the right to get up to that sign. Yep, there it is. Alright. That sign. There is another sign out that way. Goes the crow fly, see how that works. Oh. Oh, shoot. There, my license plate. Reset car position. Good, it does. Man, I think that's the lag's fault. They almost cleared that. Alright, we made it off. Sign is somewhere around here. There it is. It's on the other side. Alright, now let's see. Usually you get enough leeway out here that you can just make it around it. Or not. Alright, so that one you can't get to via the water. I need to come up the beach from the other side. Oh yeah, there's a little driveway right there. Maybe we'll take that back up. Alright, there we go. There's the 5,000. Alright, that's gonna take the little driveway, so you got an easier way to get down here than what I was trying to do. A dirt road right here. Alright, so that is right there. So that covers where that's at. And so that is all of the point boards for Legend Island. I've got a speed trap there. Hard to say which way is probably better for that. What am I even going to take? Oh, that was silly. That was silly. Now let's see where it put us, because it tends to like to turn us around. Yep. Alright. turn around. That's on the right. And I am too squirrely today. Too squirrely.
Now that is effort. E-double-F-O-R-T.
Alright, cool. That's another event on Legend Island knocked out. Let's go see what these car prices look like over here. Pretty. Yeah, why not? Man, I got enough of them escorts. I don't need more. I'm trying to sell half of what I got. Alright. Got another wheel spin. Oh, so close to getting the GTR Black Edition. Man. Yeah, that's one of the cars we haven't used. Alright. Let's see what other events we've got over here. 2-starred the speed corner over here. Haven't done the time. Well, we do need to do the time attack with every class. So let's go performance class, D class. Man, we got quite a few cars we could use for the time attack in D now. Just a couple. And if I just had somebody watching right now that could help tell me which one they think would be more entertaining. Haven't tried a front wheel drive on a time attack yet. It's all rear wheels. Let's try a front wheel, why not? Alright. Here we go. D-class time attack. Maybe that should be the theme of this time attack set. Front wheel drives, something new. I haven't had to let off the gas yet. There we go. To get the credit for it, you only have to complete one lap. I like to complete 2 just so I have a decent time for that class for that time attack. And it says Matchbox on it. Just noticed that. This is a long time attack. Well, for these slow cars, this is a long time attack. By the time we get up to the SR series, it won't look nearly as long. Oh, nice, going through the tunnel. Alright, we're just gonna take that one. This slow is too painful. First class. C class. Oh. Engine. Rear wheel drive. Oh, there we go. We have a Civic Type R that's front wheel. Alright, let's try that one. Landmarks discovered, 72 of 74. And that's as bad as the roads, 669 of 671. Ugh. Alright, let's go back up here to the start. I'm not sure this is going to be much less painful. Alright. This is our C-Class credit for the time attack for the life event. You have to run, for Forza life events, you have to run each time attack with each class. Yeah, this is a little bit quicker. This front wheel drive ain't doing bad on these. So far this still seems like a long time attack. Here we are at the finish. That was substantially faster than the D-Class. Now we're up to B-Class. See if we have a front wheel drive for that one. Wait, have a front wheel drive. It's actually hard to find a front wheel drive on here. I'll give this one some run up. But we go in at a higher speed. Still handling pretty good. This is one of the cars that I bought today, though, so I would not have had this. Don't worry, we'll be up there doing that here in a minute. We get through the pain to get to the fun. It's already getting faster. It's getting a little more fun. This ain't near as painful as that D-Class was. A flick of the e-brake there. There we go. That's substantially faster than the other ones. Alright. On to the next class. A class. Rear wheel. I don't know if I have any. Oh, there's one. Alright, let's turn around here, get this one started. Alright, run up speed going. Let's see how it does. This is the A class on the time attack, going up the levels. And along with the A class in time attack right now, I'm also doing this time attack set where I'm trying to only use front wheel drives this time. It's rare that I ever drive front wheel drives for anything. Usually all wheel or rear wheel, so I figured we'd do something different. And so far these are alright. It's doing alright so far. Going into the tunnel. That tunnel is bad on the light coming out of it though, so you're blind coming out of that tunnel. Nice, that's another good shave off. Alright. A class, now we're up to S1. We have any front wheel drives S1? Uh-oh. We don't own an S1 that's a front wheel drive. Well. On that, I guess we'll take the Evo. go. Going in hot. Throw a little rubber down, throw a little rubber. The track's starting to feel a little bit smaller. Yeah, I'd call that a little faster. Alright, on to S2. I wonder if there might be any... Oh, that's a front-wheel drive. Alright. It's technically a front-wheel drive. Time Attack Civic. No, CRX. The pink one. Alright. This is fitting that this is a Time Attack car. Or a Time Attack track. Now, if I could just drive the car today, we'd be doing alright. This thing's like flat out all the way through. I have not touched a brake yet. That wasn't much of a brake. Investigate. I'm gonna drive around and try it again. That lag. Killing me. I guess now we're really coming in hot. This is like a lap 2 run. This thing's so crisp on the steering that what would get you to the flag in a different car throws you off to the side in this one. Try not to crowd the flags as much. Hey, man. That's baloney. Alright, Let's go try a third round. We will get this time attack. I may switch into in-car. I don't know. Believe it or not, it's harder for me racing like this than it is racing in-car. With my sim racing, I'm in the car. That's what I'm used to. Alright. Not screw up the corner this time. There we go. Now let's not miss any gates. Alright, now how do we do? Huh. For as crazy as that felt, it wasn't as fast as I would have expected. On up to R class. Are there any front wheel drive R's in my position? Yes. Look at that, another time attack car. Figure. This is the Honda Civic one. This thing is nuts. It is faster. Bear with me if there's really not much talking here. This one's fast enough, I feel like I need to focus more. Boy, that lag almost messed me up. There we go.
Setting laps and setting trends. You've covered all your bases at time attacks and drag meets. Check your journal.
Let's go check our journal. Look at that gold. At this cute little thing. The Vivio RXR Forza Edition. And we got a wheel spin. So we got 2 wheel spins. Alright. What do we get? Nice. Our 650 Spider. If only I could get some Forza editions out of it. Seriously? Waste of a spin. complete 4 time attacks. We've completed a lot more than 4. Only 1 for each class on each time attack. Alrighty, that's got those. Alright, go back to our campaign map. Alright, time attacks done, speed trap done, off-road done. Oh, dirt race. I have a cross country. Okay, that's just a lap around the island. Do that. Oh. Nope. I like Ram less than I like Ford, so off to the Raptor it is. Much as I've ended up having to use this thing, I need to badge it out. That literally have done nothing to this truck since the start of the game other than drive it. Alrighty, here we go. I may have went in one time in my shop just to level out that A600 class. Man, if these knuckleheads would get out of my way. The driving line can mess you up, but you don't always need to brake when it says you should brake. Sometimes you need to drift, sometimes you need to brake. Sometimes you need to cut a corner. Oh, but don't go out of the line. Hey, Sergeant Noontube, I don't think so, Bubba. Oh, we're still in the first lap. Oh, alright. I'd like to meet the guy or gal that comes up with some of these tracks. They have a very creative mindset. I had to ram the ram, just out of principle. No, every time I see a neat door, my brain goes, next door? Oh no, that's neat door. And I wonder what the meaning is behind that name, neat door. Is his front door always clean? He doesn't decorate them? Man, what's up? And Alright, we made it into third if we can just hold it. That's up to second if we can hold it. And I don't think we're gonna get first. Second ain't bad. That's what I was like, second is the first loser, eh? Second still gets paid. Miller's funny over there. Need face cam. Alright. Is this what, 2 events that start on the island? Haven't done yet. Jump over to this race. Oh. You try the Porsche. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's try it with the Porsche, see what happens. Compared to the little car in the picture, there's a little severe weight disadvantage. We'll see how this works out, though. Okay. Evo back there. Like. The Porsche is fast. It's not the best handling car, though. Apparently it's better handling than some of theirs. That's seriously all trucks in the lead. That's seriously the truck holding all front 3 positions. What? Oh! Man. Right there. I was right there. Ugh. I got too greedy. That's how that all boiled down. Greed. Almost got too greedy. What in the world is going on here? I'm about to go downgrade my truck and try this again. So this thing's tires must be heating up too much or something. My grip is fading fast. Oh, oh. Alright, well, at least we made it through the tunnel without spinning out that time. Made it close to the front again. But not really. Here's hoping that they mess up. Yeah, it's not looking like that's gonna happen. Oh, that car. Squarely. We didn't come in last at least. We didn't get on a podium, no. Made 31,000. That's the place we gotta find. Alright, let's go to the last event here. The Goliath. Yep.
Strap in for this one. The Goliath lives up to its name and then some. The longest route around Japan. No shortcuts. Good luck.
53.1 miles. Use the Forza for the extra cash. This might be real interesting. Oh. Really wondering if maybe I should have downgraded the truck. If you need to make money, this is the race to auto drive. Dude, seriously. I can't even get back on the road here. Yes, we're using auto drive. This car is not really fun to drive, except on a straightaway anyway. And this is the first time, if you've watched this whole series, this is literally the first time I've even tested the auto drive. And a little side note, in the real world, I've never used auto drive because I've never driven a Tesla or anything else that had it. If you want to go get a coffee or fix a sandwich, the Goliath is the longest race in the entire game. So, we'll be here for a bit. Man. The auto drive's pretty good. The only bad part about auto drive shows that the problem's not the car, it's the human. Now we're up to 3 minutes and we are 13% of the way through the Goliath. I think I might hit the auction house, see if I can buy another truck. Then we can have an R-Class truck and an X-Class truck. Some of the scenery and views in this game, just chef's kiss. They did a great job. It looks like Anna might get me to first place at this rate. Oh, no. We'll see. She just pushed her way into third. He's pushed back into third. She's not happy about that. Oh, this would have been miserable to drive in this car. Oh, thank you. So, at 6 minutes, we are 25% of the way done. So, we're looking at this race being about 24 minutes long in total. Rough estimate. Oh man. And is battling for second up there. Oh. She messed up. Oh, that hurt. I can't say much though. Doing basically the same thing is why I let Anna take over, so. And over 25% of the track, she'd worked her way from last place to fighting in second and third, so have faith she'll get back up there. I could think of a bunch of cars this race would be fun in. Without a wheel and pedals, I don't think that this car would be it. Granted, the only reason I'm using this car is it's the Forza edition car, so you make more money for the race. In a race this big, that Forza bonus is worth a little bit of headache, I guess. Right, I say that, but I'm letting the AI do the driving this time. Now we're up into the mountains. A beautiful view. Mountains is a fun area if you like playing in the snow. Get your favorite off-road vehicle and head up to the top. It's a fun time. I've covered so much of this in the past week, I don't even remember which video it was that we were up here. Just one or two. Running through the snow cliffs. And she's coming back up. Oh. She got hung up there. No, we don't have more of those tunnels in rockfall zones. Protect the road. Alright, 1020, we're at 40%. It is no joke when they call it the Goliath. Let's see if I can get, if I can upgrade the Evo here to cover the S2 class and the R class. I don't think the Evo 10 can reach R in Horizons. We'll find out after this race. Well, I'll do that off camera. That will be a combination of parts and tune. We're running a little bit behind my initial estimate based on the first quarter. So here we are at 12 minutes and 37. I figured we'd be closer to 50% by the time we got to 12, 12 and a half. That was about 2% off on the estimate. Downhill. Heading out of the mountains. Look, she about took him out. Alright. 50%, 13 minutes. And Anna is in second. Well, she's vying for first. But she crowded him. Let's see if she can hold it. At 53%. Gravatar Anna here is in the lead. Anybody that's wondering, this is one of the ways for making money. Once you've done this initial run, you can go to the Rivals mode and set it up to run Rivals, have Anna drive, and as long as there's a rival that's faster than Anna, you can keep running and keep making money AFK. That's one of the methods for making money here in the game. And if you can do it with a Forza Edition vehicle, like this one, or the truck, or the crazy, I call it the crazy car, the Mazda Forza Edition. So there is a spec build on it where it's, I think, 910. It's an R910. Yeah, you just want to make sure you use a Forza Edition car if you want to use the Goliath farming, AFK farming technique for making money. I haven't tried it yet. Just seen it in a couple of videos. Maybe we'll do a video on it just to make sure we know the fine points of technique and how to do it. This weekend I would like to get another video out covering the estate editor, going through that, and we're going to have a few videos going, popping up the map, seeing what other challenges and complete. I have an idea of where the 150K Forza Festival treasure chest is at now. So we're gonna go, after this race, we'll probably go explore and see if we can find that. And I'll show you another feature on the map that may help with finding certain things throughout the game. I was thinking about taking back over, but I didn't. This part of the road would not be fun in this car. She's got quite the lead back there. One of the things I'd like to see them add is split times. You can use SimHub, like I showed one of the previous episodes. You can use SimHub. You can get your splits that way. But I think Forza should have the splits here. A race like this, it should at least be splits between closest cars. So ahead one behind, if there is one ahead. Not one ahead, then it should be the two behind. Don't currently have that many. It was also known for adding stuff, so see. Maybe they'll have an update where they'll add something like that. Since this launched for early access on the 15th, which is when I started playing, they have had 2 patches so far. It's still got its share of problems so far. All in all, it's still the best Horizon they've made yet, in my opinion. If there's anyone watching this series that is also a Forza Motorsports fan and hasn't heard the news, there will not be any more Forza Motorsports. Microsoft shut down the entire Motorsports team. So the only Forzas will be Horizons, unless something major changes. Currently, the entire Forza Motorsports team was laid off. We're up to 20 minutes at 84%. I think we're going to be... Let's see, I want to make another inaccurate estimate. past that building. Actually go all the way up to the top of it. Off of it. Off camera. Please. Don't be up there. Back to that. Yeah, back on it. Oh, okay, I said. The fuck. Dang. 11 seconds.
I knew from the moment you set off, I had a real challenger on my hands.
Soon. Cash coming. See any? Yeah, this works. It's for the hiccup. Banana. This is just an experiment. I'm not going to start anything out. Here's issue good. Yeah, awesome. Now, I wonder if you up the difficulty and use the Anna driver, NPCs are going to be harder. I wonder if she races better too. If you could theoretically put all of this on max difficulty for the max money, let her run it. Might be another idea for some money making. Figure one of these that's a higher paying race and let Anna run it. Keep running it to farm money. $42,000 credits for that one. It's not bad for that short of a race. First, get rid of that car. Let's go play with this one. Alright. So one of the things you can do on the map, if you look at the bottom there, it says left button for regions.
Every region here is unique, offering a different side of Japan to explore. Discover, take pics, and drive every road you can.
Gives you the stats on each region. Alright, and I show you that because treasure hunt. Follow the photo clues to discover the treasure. It says it's in the Otani region. And has that picture of the temple back there. So regions. This is the Otani region. So I think it's going to be over here. I did not plan on landing on top of it.
You got the treasure. Would you say you're more like a pirate or a detective at this point?
Right now, I'd say detective. You look at the episodes and see how much time I've put into driving around to find it. I'm definitely in toward detective. Because of course this was the last temple on the map that I looked at. And I went right past this one until I noticed the region. I was like, well, wait a minute. It means it's in here somewhere. And I saw the temple. Then you're looking at, well, the temple's right here. Picture's looking across water at a temple. That means it's somewhere around this section of the road. Somewhere over here. It's got to be able to look across the water at the temple. So we've got that one. I don't know on the Debating if there might be a photo op over here too. That's the way out, so that's not gonna find anything. Oh, that's not good. Just bill me for the damage. Oh. Apparently the hitbox is bigger than the actual building on that one. I am just a bull in a china shop over here today on this. I'm trying to find a spot to take a good picture. There's an issue with the fish. Fish are all on top of the water. Hey, look. All the fish are on top of the water. Not really in the water. Some over there that are in the water. But, yeah. All the attention to detail, but the fish physics is not in there. Got a gift. So this is the Porsche 959 hidden car. Might be time to knock out some of the other events. This one. Gauntlet dirt race. Now we are at almost 2 hours for this stream. So I think we may go in and wrap this up for the time being. Maybe next video we'll try our hand at being a delivery driver. See how long it takes us to max out the delivery driver role. Because we have not done anything with that yet, so that might be good for its own. Oh.
Welcome back, racer.
Well, that takes care of Legend Island. We're 2 roads short of having every road in the game. Oh, I don't know where those 2 roads are at. That's going to be fun. Then we need to start figuring out how to get the more challenging point boards. Because we've gotten all the easy ones. A large amount of them weren't necessarily on video because there wasn't anything special to them, like the ones in this video. They were just along the side of the road. So all the ones that require any tricks to get, we still need to get those. So, and maybe we'll make that a whole video. But either way, we've got still more content coming for Forza. We're getting ready to have more content coming for the real cars. Reveal of a car that I've mentioned in this series. If you've seen the new branding on YouTube or Facebook, there's a little spoiler there for what some of the new content's about. And that's all I've got for right now. Thanks for coming. If you found this entertaining, useful, feel free to hit that like and subscribe down below. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Have a good one.